Hello guys, so welcome back. And what we have to do today is, we have to make an Bluetooth light controller using Arduino. So for this we will need a relay, which is the main part, and with this we can control lights using Bluetooth on and off different kinds of light. So you now I will bring the material. You see the intro. So guys, now we are on our PC. So now we will go to our Arduino IDE to see the code and upload it. So here is our Arduino IDE. So as you can see here in the code, we have given the int variable as data, which is equal to 0, and then we have defined the light pins which where the light will be connected, which is 6 number pin. And afterwards in the void setup we have written serial begin and the pin mode of our light, which is output. The serial begin we have written for the reason that we are using the serial monitor for printing, and we are using Bluetooth module, so we need the serial available. So here as you can see, we have written that if serial is greater than 0, means if the serial is greater than 0, what should happen? So as you can see here, we have given here that data is equal to serial read. What the serial read should be given, and then the serial print data. So here we use the serial for both of the things, Bluetooth. Then if data is equal to 0, the digital pin light should be low, means the light should be off. And if the data is 0, the light should be on. So as we have given the int data at 0, the light will be on as you will start your project. So you have to off it by the device, and then you can off it. So now as you have understood the code link is in the description. You can get the code from there. Now we will upload the code. So the uploading has been done. Now this is the material. We will need the material, that's Arduino Bluetooth module. As you can see here, I am using a HC05 Bluetooth module. We don't require a breadboard. We are using it just for the testing. Arduino Uno, you can do it on Arduino Uno, Nano, Mega, etc. If the code doesn't work, you can leave a comment. I will provide you the code according to it. So we will connect the Arduino to Bluetooth monitor for testing. Means we will first test the project. So for that we are going to use the LED, for which we have a resistor. Then we will require some male to female jumper wires for our main project, not the testing one. So, okay, then so as you can see here, we have going to connect the LED and the Bluetooth module to the breadboard. So we will for that require some male to male jumper wires, then a relay module for our main project which we are going to do. And this is a relay module. We need a relay module because we can't control Arduino and a simple wire. We need Arduino to control high power supplies with the relay. We can control anything using relay using Arduino. So now let's start making it. So for that we will don't require a relay, so we will keep it aside. And here as you can see that relay is written that 5-volt input. If it is given DC, it can give an output of 240 volts highest. So now these things we don't require, so we will keep it aside. And this is the project required. So first we will attach the resistor to the breadboard firmly. Now we will attach the positive leg of the LED to the resistor line. So now as you can see, you have to put the positive leg only to the resistor. Then we will take a jumper wire. We will connect it to pin number 6 as we have given in the code. and it will go to the register. So it has been connected to the register. Now we will take other wire which will be connected to J and D, and of course to the negative leg of the LED. Now the connections are over for LED. We will go to the SC05 Bluetooth module. So as you can see here, that on the back side of it is written that JND, TXD, VCC and RXD, the pins which to be connected. We will not connect the two side pins. Now we will take some wires. The first wire will go to the VCC. The VCC wire will go to 5 volt. The next wire to the JND, which will go to JND ground. Now one more wire we will take, which will be connected to the next pin, which is RXD, which will be connected to the pin number 0 of the board, which is it will be cross connected, means RXD will be connected to TXD and the TXD will be connected to RXD of the Arduino. So we have connected it now. So the connections and the testing project is completed. Now we will go to test it. So let's go to our application. So as you can see here, our complete setup is ready. This is our application, the Bluetooth mod. As you will connect it, you will see the Bluetooth list, devices list if your Bluetooth is on. Now you have to connect it. Now you will see the on off button. As I press the on button, the lights get on, and as I press the off button, the light get off. So the testing is successful. Now we will go to our main project. Connections are the same for the main project too, just a intermediator comes, which is called relay. Now first we will separate all the wires for relay and Bluetooth module. So these are for Bluetooth module and this is for the relay. So now as you can, this I have kept the separate wires for the Bluetooth module out, and these are the for relay. So now let's connect the wires first. So for this we will not require relay. So first for the Bluetooth module, here comes our Bluetooth module SC05. For now we have to connect the wire simply as we have connected in the previous testing project. Alternatively 5 volt and JND, and this is RXD and TXD pins. Alternatively Bluetooth RX to Arduino TX and Bluetooth TX to Arduino RX. And for uploading the code, please remove the RX and TX pins, or else the Arduino code will not be able to communicate with the Arduino IDE. So the connections are almost done. Now we have to connect it to, so this is a positive and negative, the power supply for our SC05. You have to compulsorily connect the SC05 Bluetooth module to 5 volt current, or else the Bluetooth module will not get powered up. And then next we have to connect the RX and TX pins. These are our connections for RX and TX, and here we done the Bluetooth module connections. Now comes the relay. As now there are 3 wires for relay. First I will connect them all. The red wire goes to VCC, the orange wire goes to JND. Now there is a third pin called, and you have to put an insulation down the relay, because as we are working with 240 volts, it may give you an high current shock definitely. So please insulate it. I have got the experience of the shock, so safety first. Now comes the next wire, which will be connected to the in pin of the relay. The in pin is the signal pin, so it will be go to the light pin, means 6 number pin. So as you can see here, there are 3 pins, VCC, JND and in. Now let's connect it to pin number 6, in pin. So now VCC and JND, as red is VCC it will go to 5 volt, and orange is JND, it will go to 3.3 sorry JND, and the positive will not go to 5 volt, it will go to 3.3 volt. Now we have to open the COM pin and the no pin of the relay module so that we can connect it. Now as you can see, I have connected the external normal wire to the COM pin of the relay, and now I am firmly fixing it, or else the wire will come out, which will not let our project work. The wire is formed. Now comes our next thing, the tube light. We are using a tube light to do the project. As you know, we will need to explain it on a bigger light. So we will take any one of the wire and connect it to the no pin of the relay module, as there is no positive and negative in AC current. So now I have, as you can see, I am connecting the wire. The wires are being formed. The wire is little loose, so I have to make it straight to let it go in. Now I will firm it too. Now we are left with only 2 wires after forming it. As you can see, we are left with 2 wires, one coming from the relay module, yellow one, and the other from tube light, white color. So our project is almost done. Now you have to take an external electrical current supply, which as you can see I am taking. So I am taking an extension board to connect it to give an direct power supply. If you are doing it directly to your home lights, you can do the same thing with by removing the button and attaching the wires to the button. Now as you can see, I have put them in the extension board. So our circuit is almost complete. Now we have to just power the Arduino. To power the Arduino, you can use a simple trick which I will tell you at the end of the project, so you would not need an external power supply for the Arduino. Now I am giving an external power supply to the Arduino using our data cable, which I have connected to an 9 volt charger. As you can see here, I have connected it to 9 volt charger. Now our project is completed. I have given it power. As you can see, the LED has started, as our data pin was 0 and data 0 was high. So our project has started. Sorry for the video problem. And now I will just turn it for better video quality. Now as you can see, to our application, as I press, I will connect it to the HC05 Bluetooth module. Now it's connected. As I press on, it's get on, and I press off, it gets off. So our project is successful and we are capable. You are now also capable of making this project. So please like, share and subscribe to Tech Genius if you like the video, and please share. So this is on off. I'm playing on off. So the lights get brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. So the project is successful. And the trick which I was going to tell you is, you can use this an aux, which we use to power the Arduino. You can directly connect it to the power pins of the electrical supply with an 220 ohm resistor. To avoid the damaging of Arduino, please use the 220 ohm resistor, which you will not need to use an external power supply to power the Arduino, and your project will be 100% successful. So the relay will already get the power supply from Arduino and it will work successfully. And if you get any problem, or if the project was inverted, means when you press off button it gets on, and on when you press on button it get off, please comment for the same. I will solve your problem for this. You have to just change the code a little. You have to make the 0 1 and 1 at 0 in the code. Thank you. Please like, share and subscribe to Tech Genius.